Welcome to Fairmont, West Virginia, the friendly city located in Marion County, West Virginia, about 100 miles south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It is the county seat of Marion County. Right here you see the Monongahela River, which flows right through there. Some of my clients lived right down along the river, about right there. They had a camp. Um, the Monongahela River is one of the few rivers that flows north. It flows north to Pittsburgh. Here you can see the different areas of the county that those are by voting districts. We have a city council that we also have a mayor and a city manager who I work with on occasion about my lovely clients. The Fairmont Police Department protects us. I work closely with them. They're very cooperative. They're very nice to my clients too. They treat them like people, not homeless criminals. Although some of them do participate in criminal activity and they're taken care of by the police department. They recently began this campaign, Report Your Competition, Drug Dealers. Some people don't even notice the billboard because it's like a place you drive by and you don't pay attention. Some people have seen it, others say, oh, wow, I've got to go look for that. But it is kind of an innovative campaign to get you to, not anyone, just the drug dealers to report each other. I'm not sure if that's working yet, but we'll see. Recent crimes, we had these two crimes that were double homicide. The individuals were from out of state, as well as this murder-suicide. They were from out of state. We have a lot of the drug dealers coming in here from out of state to peddle their drugs. Then there's the meth lab that was shut down under the $1 Million Bridge, which my client had running. He is now in jail and keeps calling me to bail him out. That's not my job, but I was the only one he knew in the community because he was from out of state. Here's a crime comparison. You can see back in 2002, there were 379 thefts and 20 robberies. That has gone down. Some crimes are up. In 2002, there were 2 rapes, but 2015, there were 6. It's, changing times. But for the most part, the crime rate is down in the city. Who lives in my community? My community looks not as diverse as I thought, but as talking this over with people at work, they think that maybe a lot of people who live here did not participate in the census, so they're not accounted for in that. Wages in my community, sadly, many, this right here, 15,000 to 24,999 makes up one of the largest sections. This right in here where you have the largest, and this is poverty below poverty level, which a lot of our residents are. We have a lot of working poor in our community. Some of the employers are Marion County Board of Education. We have several blue ribbon schools in the community. You have Fairmont State University and Pierpont Community College, which is right next door to Fairmont Regional Medical Center. Aegis Communications is a telemarketing firm that takes inbound calls for one of the health insurance companies. And you have Murray Energy Corporation, which historically has always been one of the larger employers in Marion County, but due to the reduction in coal, it is still a large employer, but not the largest. Hopefully, coal will be making a comeback. That coal is responsible for the support of my family. My husband and my son both work at this mine right there. Housing in the community. Fairmont sadly has over 200 vacant structures that are scheduled to be demolished. This is one of them. I remember this house back in the day, and it was a pretty cool house, but people have left and gone on and abandoned it. Then there's my house right here. Um, I live near a high school. I have great neighbors, and the house for sale next door is for sale. But when we bought this house 20 some years ago, it was not this price right here. If I could, it was not that price. So since we've bought this house, it's pretty much doubled the value, which is good, I think. Fairmont has a lot of churches. We have beautiful churches. This is the First Presbyterian Church. As a matter of fact, this little yard right back there is where a lot of my clients that are staying at the homeless shelter go and spend their day because they can't stay in the shelter during the day. This is St. Peter's Catholic Church, my church. One of the gentlemen from my church that was demolished because of mine subsiding, so we merged with St. Peter's. One of the gentlemen started this organization, the Soup Opera, which is a soup kitchen that serves lunch 365 days a year. I go there pretty much every day to see some of my clients. It's like its own little family there. So there's a lot of community there. And then there's a Union Mission, which is a religious-based mission. They serve food 3 meals a day, 365 days a year. They have a thrift store up the street called the Penny Pincher, and it's also a homeless shelter, which has several different programs for those just getting out of jail. They have an addictions recovery program, and then they just have the regular overnight shelter. There are a lot of rules there, so many of my clients don't like to stay there because of the rules. Awesome things about my city. We have Yan dogs, which are, you don't ask for ketchup in this place. You take sauce. You take them as Mr. Yan fixes them. We have Palatine Park that not only provides yoga in the park, it's donation based. And then you have pepperoni rolls. Those started out as a dish for the miners going to work. Just wrap the bread dough around the pepperoni, bake it, and throw it in the box for the miners. And this is a really cool little business, a sip station, a mobile drink unit that pops up around town. So it's kind of fun to look on Facebook and see where they're going to be and go there and find them and get a nice drink. Here's where I work, Fairmont Clinic. It started 50 years ago for healthcare for the coal miners. It is right across from Fairmont Regional Medical Center and the college. Then right next door is this amazing little Irish restaurant that serves breakfast and lunch. It's been around for a long time. These are really cool next up apartments that are right next door to the homeless shelter called Scott's Place. They're the rent is based on income, and they're really cool apartments and centrally located downtown where they have access to the library and other services that are downtown. This is the mission right here in the background, but we have the Three Rivers Festival every year, and this is just some of the kids in the parade showing their school spirit for the Fairmont Catholic grade school. Sad things in the community. This is Tent City that's being demolished, and they're being evicted from their homes because of the crime rate. You have the guy in the meth tent, so he's sort of blamed for ruining that. Let me get back. I have some time left. They were supposed to be evicted from these areas. 6 are my clients, and that's all there were down there. But they've all been housed or have moved on. Thanks for watching.